Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 21st of January, 2023, and Happy Chinese New Year and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to attempt to say it in Chinese. I can't speak any Chinese, even though people do often say it to me here. I always forget it. And anyway, I'm never sure which language is the right one to use. I noticed in The Guardian today a piece of news that will surprise some people and surprised me a couple of years back. Just when COVID was first discovered and first, Thailand was one of the countries that was kind of hit very early on. And the work from home type thing occurred not far into it, and I was teaching a small group of undergraduate students at a local university, and it was just about half a dozen people. And anyway, so we had decided we were going to have classes online, which was kind of a new thing, but anyway, so I said, okay, just give me your email addresses, or I'll give you my email address and you can send me email. And they looked at me like, what are you talking about? And I went, just email me. And they said, we don't have email addresses. I said, what on earth do you mean? On earth? What can you mean you don't have email addresses? The whole business world runs on email, like everything is on email. And they said, no, don't use email. It's old-fashioned technology. And I just thought, oh my God. I mean, I'm often reminded of my age, right? and feeling old. And I just thought, you are joking, right? You've got to be kidding me. But no, they weren't. They really didn't have email addresses. We have a messaging system here which is ubiquitous here in Thailand, which is called Line. It's a Japanese application, or the company is Japanese. It's very popular in several Asian countries, in Thailand, in South Korea, and in Japan. It's really used a lot. Well, here in Thailand, if you don't have a Line account, you actually can't survive. Even government forms are sometimes sent through this account, through this private company, this Line account. You really need a Line account to survive. So, they have various messaging services, and you can send files and all kinds of things, and they used other messaging services as well. But I was really shocked to learn that people didn't use email. And there's a report in The Guardian today saying email is becoming outdated and, being used less and less by young people. And so I was really shocked at finding this out a couple of years back. Although I must say I do have, in my business, I have a couple of clients who generally only really communicate via this Line application as well. They hardly ever use email. So there we are. Technology is constantly changing. We have to be aware and just not be set in our ways on things, right? Okay, let's get on with The Guardian, shall we? This is Saturday, so therefore it is the expert level game. I can see something. I won't bother to explain the rules. I'm assuming expert level, if you're attempting it, you know how to at least play the game. That's got to be a 3 there. Excuse me. Let's see. Do we see anything else happening on the 3s? By the way, I've only just got up. What's the time? Oh, it's awake quite late today. I was very tired yesterday. Oh, I can see 8s. I was look for the 3s, but I can see 8s blocking across here. So since I can see it, I should tell you immediately that I see it. There you go. Excuse me. We also have 8s blocking down here and across here, which is going to give me an 8 in that square there, then 8 across here and 8 down here. It's going to put an 8 there. Where are we left? Here we are. 8 down here, 8 up here. That's the final digit, 8. What was that one I put in before? A 3. Let's go back and check the 3s just in case there are more available. And people will be complaining if I don't finish them off. I don't think I can. All right, okay. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's go through sequentially and see if anything brings inspiration. on this Saturday morning. I'm looking forward to this weekend, actually. I might pop out and see the lion dances and stuff like that later. I rather enjoy those, the acrobatics and stuff like that. They always look really dangerous, and I'm sure they are dangerous too. But I think they're quite enjoyable to watch. 3's I already checked, didn't I? 4's her. Fives now. Fives across here, so let's get ourselves a 5 there. I see the 5 blocking down here, so that's going to put 5s into one of these 2 squares. Is that going to give me any extra help? It might, because 5 blocks across here and 5 blocks down here, so now we also can say we've got 5s in those 2 squares there, blocking across. So 5s have to appear here. Up here, on the other hand, no, a disappointment. Oh dear, a disappointing child. All right, 6. We can get 6 by going up here and across here. So let's place a 6 there and 6 across the top. And up these 2 columns. 6 across here and down here. Put 6 into one of those squares, blocking down. Let's continue that one down. 6 across here. Here's another 6. 6 down here. 6 up here. Here's a 6. 6 across and down. This should be the final 6. Yes, it was. Okay. Let's continue with our counting forwards. Oh, I don't need to check. I can hear quite a bit of noise outside, but the office block that's quite near me, which I often mention when playing these games, is actually Chinese owned. Chinese Thai, let me say it like that. Chinese Thai owned. And so I'm not expecting them to work today, but they might have a party or some kind, or do some kind of ancestor worship or something like that maybe. But I can definitely hear them out there. Right, okay, so let's go back and see what's missing. In this block over here, what are we looking for? We're looking for 1, 7, and 9. Any help on 1, 7, and 9 very quickly before we do anything else? No, I don't see anything. What we're looking for up here, we're looking for 1, 4, 5, 9. We do see the 9s across here. That's going to put 9s up there. 1, 4, 5. We've got 7s there, so 7s are up here as well. So I know 7 and 9 are up there somewhere. Just investigating, really, doing a bit of general investigation here. Over here, we're looking for 1, 3, 7, 9. We have 3 and 7 blocking there, so I know that's a 1 or 9. Middle, what's going on? What's blocking across here? 2s. Ah, 4. Okay. Of course, some things have changed since I didn't go round to digit 1 and start again, did I? So some things will have changed a bit. Okay. We have 2 blocking this square here and 2 blocking this square, so we know 2 is restricted only to these 2 squares here. 2 can only appear here. This 2 means 2 can't be in those squares, and this 2 means 2 can't be up there, so we know in fact that has to be a 2. We also have 4 blocking this square and this square. We don't yet have a 4 in this row, so let's put the 4 there. Four blocking up here and up here, so here's a 4 at the top, room at the top. So let's see what we've got in this column. 3. Okay, we got 3, so we can place 3s there. We've got 2, we can place 2s there. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, they're already placed. What have we got over here? 4, 6, 8. Okay, those numbers are placed. Excuse me. So we can see 1s are in those squares now. Does that help us anywhere else with the 1s? Don't see if it does or not. Anything new going on with the 2s? Let's see where 2s can in fact go. They can go down here. They can go anywhere. Actually, this 5 that I noticed earlier, I've just realized now I can do something. So I've got 5s in these squares blocking across 5 down here. So in fact I can get the 5 there, and then I can get the final digit over here. When I find out what it is, it's a 1. Oh, 6 I've got already. 6 and 8 are finished actually. Right, then I did mention this, I think, before, that the 9 is down here, and so it has to be somewhere up here, and we've got 7s up here. So this is a pair of 9 and 7 then. Can't get what's left down here, 9 and 7, but anyway, let's see what else we have. So if this is 9 and 7 only, when we see the 3 block across here and up here, we know that has to be a 3, don't we? And that's going to put 3s up there. Let's come back and see if anything else is possible. 9 and 7 are here. The 2 blocks up here, so this would be a 2. 9 and 7 are here. This has to be 1 and 5 now. So we know 1s then can't be in this square, and also 1 can't be over there. So that must be our 1. So if that's 9 and 7, that has to be 9, 7. Any help? No, not yet. And down here we are also looking for 9-7. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, 9-7 up there, right? And yes, of course, that makes sense. So what goes here? This is 9 and 7, so we're looking for 1, 3. We already know 3s are there. 1s are over here. And the other number will be 5. 1, 3, 5. 1 in each column. That's no good. But anyway, this is 1, 3, 5. So that leaves us here with 2. So immediately we see the 2 blocking there. That's the 2. And the other digit will be not 1, 3, or 5. It's got to be a 4. So if this is 1, 5, that's 1, 5. We also have the possibilities of a unique rectangle here. Whatever this is, it can't be 1, 5. Now, I don't know if we need to use a unique rectangle or not, but I'm all in favor of them. Let me reiterate my political position again and again on this. Unique rectangles are a perfectly valid and acceptable way of solving a Sudoku puzzle. I say it. I sign my name to it. So I do know that this is not this square cannot be 1 or 5. Shall I count through just in case it turns out to be something, a single digit? It's not 1. It's not 2, 3. It could be 4. It's not 5. It's not 6. Not 7. It's not 8. It could be a 9. Okay, so it just checking. So we do that's a 4, 9. Let's see. I think we can afford to go through the digits again, can't we? Anything useful? Not particularly, I'd say. Let's see how we're doing with the 2s now. Anything changed? Not fundamentally, nope. 3s. No, we can't finish the 4s, but what I do know now is that 4 and 5 block down here, so that means that 4 and 5 are in these squares here, and this has to be a 2. So now we can say 2 across here, I don't jump over the mouse with the mouse. 2 is in this square here. 4 and 5 are in these squares, but the 4 blocks down here, so that in fact is the 4, and this is the 5. 5 then blocks up here and up here. That gives me a 5 in that square. The 3 blocks up here, so that is the 3, and this is the 1. We just need a 1 to complete this column now. 1 blocks across here, so that means 1 is in one of those squares. Blocking up there, 1 blocking up there. There is our 1. 1 across here, 1 across here. This is our 1. We now know that is a 5, if you remember, because we had 7 and 9 up there. Can we get the 7, 9 yet? No, we can't. Okay, don't worry. Let's do this instead. We're looking for a 5 in this square here. 5 blocks down here and across here. So here is our final digit 5. 4 blocks this square, so here is our 4. This will be a 9, I think. Is indeed 9 blocks down here, so 9 in one of those squares. This can't be 9. That must be 9. This will be 7, and this will be 9, and this will be 7. 7 across here. We need a 7 to complete that. 7 blocking up here. We also need a 7 to complete this column here. All right. So we have 5, 6, and 8 complete. We have 4 blocking down here now, so that 4 will join them. And this will be a 9. 9 blocking up here puts a 9 into that square. 9 across here, 9 down here. Here's a 9, and we'll finish off the 9s by blocking across there. This will be a 1. 1 blocking across these 2 rows, or just looking along this row and finding out that a 1 is the missing digit. Whichever way you prefer to do it, I don't mind. Here it looks like we're looking for a 3. We are 3 blocks across here. Here's a 3. This will be a 7 to complete, and 7 blocks across here, giving us a 7 here, and a 2 finishes a very easy expert level puzzle. Not in any way expert level, I would suggest, for those people who are used to playing Sudoku with any kind of experience. Right, that's it. And hopefully I'll see you later in the day. Bye-bye.